Hello, happy Thursday. How are you guys doing? I'm having a really good day. So I want to tell you about some of the things that are going on. Um, okay. Well, today I we just went for a really nice brisk walk. It's like in the 40s outside. And I don't know why, but I really was feeling like I needed to, get some energy out and it just felt really good. So I feel even more energized now because we just went on this awesome walk. Um, so, okay. Um, a couple days ago, maybe a week or so ago, Bob started telling me, he was like, I feel like I need you to help me with some more things. He normally kind of takes care of like the paperwork side of our family, and I sort of take care of the like laundry, cleaning, dishes portion. And so he was like, I feel like there's some things that I want to be able to hand off to you because I kind of am having a hard time getting everything done. So I was like, okay, great, no problem, I'll do it. How can I help? So, well, I was kind of like that. I was also kind of like, I hate to commit to doing things like that because I don't really like it. so, but yesterday and today I did some of the things on the list and I checked them all off and it feels so good. Oh, it was like stuff that like I had to go get our driver's license renewed or no, our license plates renewed. And I was trying to call the place and they weren't answering and they told me it was a wrong number and blah blah blah. And so I just went there and I was like I'm just going to find out what they say. And I ended up being able to get it done. I was I was the only person in line, like there was somebody waiting for me there. And it just like got done so fast and it felt so good because I was like, I don't know, I just felt so energized by actually getting it done. Like how many times have you I went to the license bureau to get my license when I first got married 5 times before I got my license. And so I was expecting to walk in there and then be like, you need this, 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 this. And so I was like, I just was really pleasantly surprised when I got everything done. So, I had an appointment. I was going to see Gertrude for something, and I had all these things I wanted to do before I got to her house, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to get them all done. Like, I'll just get done what I can." Well, I ended up getting them all done, and one of the things I had to do was return some items to Target, and I still had like 30 minutes until I was supposed to be at Gertrude's and I was like, it's only 10 minutes away. Like, I don't want to show up early, so I'm going to go walk through Target. Well, I did, and it was so fun. Like, I went to the Christmas section, and I don't know, this year I'm like so excited for Christmas, and it's early. I feel like it's still so early. So I looked at the ornaments and the wrapping paper and the bows and everything, and it just got me so excited. So I think I'm gonna start like setting some stuff up. Plus, it's like in the 40s and it's like cloudy. So it's like cloudy and cold out, and it just feels more like winter and Christmas. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm so excited. Okay, keeping with the Christmas theme we got going on here. Um, do you guys have Trader Joe's? I don't know if you do. If you do, though, dark chocolate covered peppermint JoJo's. Okay, JoJo's are pretty much Oreos, and they're dark chocolate covered with peppermint on them and inside in the cream. Okay, last year I went to go get these and they were gone. And I was like, that's weird. Oh, they must just not have them here or whatever. So I like put them on my Christmas list and my in-laws went to go get them for me. And I guess somebody had come in and like bought the entire inventory of the dark chocolate covered peppermint JoJo's. I was so sad. So I didn't get any last year. But these are just like amazing. They're so amazing. This is our last one. We bought 3 boxes because I knew they would go fast. And like the other day we had, Bob's family was over for a little bit. And I pulled these out and everybody ate we ate like half the thing and we each only had one. So there's hardly any in here. So I recommend getting a few boxes if you plan to have them throughout the holidays. Okay, Pinterest. I've been making a couple recipes off Pinterest. So this doesn't look as good as when I first made it, but you can get the idea. Okay, this is, it smells delicious. It is the chocolate chip dip. It I thought it was gonna be more like chocolate chip cookie dough, but it's not. So if you're expecting that, don't be, because you're gonna be disappointed maybe. But this is still like super delicious. It's just not chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay, so it's kind of like cream cheese based dip, and you put it on graham crackers. I haven't thought of what else I'm gonna eat it with, but I could probably just eat a spoonful of it and it would be delicious. It's really good. I'll put the link up to the recipe or the Pinterest thing or whatever. Oh, it's so good. And I'm so excited about Pinterest. I went on there and pinned a bunch of recipes the other day because I want to try and make some more stuff. I'm not really a very good cook, honestly. It's not that I'm not good, it's that I hate spending time on something that's going to be gone in like 5 minutes. Do you guys feel that way? I know that's horrible. Okay. Last thing on my list. All right. Have you guys read this book? It is The Little Prince. Okay. Bob and I have kind of started doing this thing where we try to read a book every month because we're not in the habit of reading and we want to get ourselves in the habit of reading. So this was the book that I chose this month. Bob is like, he's like, if I'm going to read a book, I want it to be informational and I want to learn something. I am not like that. Like, I can read one of those and then I need to do something like this or some kind of chick lit or something so that I just feel like I'm a little bit entertained, which I know I'm not as awesome as Bob is because he is like, his brain is like taking in so much information. But whatever, I'm working on it, okay? At least I'm reading. So, I've read this book. This is probably my third time reading it. Honestly, I read it the first time because I heard that it was James Dean's favorite book. Okay, I know that's kind of dorky, but I don't care because this is such a good book and I really, really recommend it. It's probably my favorite book other than the Bible, of course. But I love, it's kind of like written by an adult who thinks the way a child thinks. Does that make sense? So I'm going to see if I can read you my favorite part that I read. I just read it the other day and it was like making me like laugh and want to rethink my entire grown-up life. Because I feel like I mean, as I told you, I mean, I don't like doing some of the grown-up things like the paperwork, but I do feel like sometimes I stress myself out over something that's not a big deal. And kids don't do that. Like, they just don't care. So it's just really, I don't know, it's just good for me to read it. So I'll read you this favorite part. Okay, this is kind of like in the middle of the paragraph, so you'll get the idea. But he says, grown-ups like numbers. When you tell them about a new friend, they never ask questions about what really matters. They never ask, what does his voice sound like? What games does he like best? Does he collect butterflies? They ask, how old is he? How many brothers does he have? How much does he weigh? How much money does his father make? Only then do they think they know him. I just thought that was so interesting. Like, I love the question, what does his voice sound like? Like, that's something that I want to think more like that. So I'm having fun reading it. It's just so cute, so sweet, and interesting, thought-provoking, and making me want to, become a better person, become a better grown-up. So yeah, those are my Thursday Latelys this week. Pretty simple, but I guess that's it. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday, great week, great weekend, and of course, I will see you back here next week. Bye!